Power Rangers in Space was released in 1998. It tells the story of the 4 veteran Rangers from previous season. They meet up with Andros, and Andros is on a journey looking for his sister, and they have to stop the evil baddies. So yeah, that's basically what the plot is. So, in Space, I managed to finish this in 3 days, so yay! So, this is a very interesting one. I was quite excited to see it. I have a lot of nostalgia actually for the finale, Countdown to Destruction, as I had the Ultimate Rangers DVD as a kid. So I was quite excited to see the finale, and I was quite excited to see the show in general. So what do I think of the show in general? I think it's fantastic. It's not my favourite though. No, I still like Down No Thunder the best. But is this a good show? Absolutely. This is a fantastic series. Much like Down No Thunder, I think it actually gets better. The first few episodes are kind of just the basic setup, but it got better and better and better as it went on. I actually really enjoyed this series. I thought it was just brilliant. The story, it was engaging, it was emotional at parts, it was dark at points, it was well, everything I kind of was expecting. It was just a really great story. It's well crafted, well written. It's just a really great story, and yeah, I actually don't know what else to say. It's just something you kind of need to see to get enjoyment. Well, you know, it is subjective, so if you do see it, you might like it, you might dislike it, so yeah. But I think the story, I think it's fantastic. It's just it's well told, well written, and very well crafted. CGI and effects are once again dated. Well, it is 1998, so I'll just move on. The action scenes are phenomenal. I was impressed by a lot of the action sequences. The final battle was fantastic. It's just a really great action show as well. It's got some phenomenal fight scenes. The characters were really good in this one, starting off with the Rangers. Andros was a fantastic Red Ranger. I like how he's this loner guy. He's like, you know, he starts off on his own. I have a theory that he might be the first ever Power Ranger in this universe. Just a theory I have, as he was a Ranger since the beginning of this series, of, you know, this story. But I could be wrong. You know, let me know in the comments if you think I'm right or if you think I'm wrong. I know I might be wrong, but, you know, it's just a theory. I thought he was good. I liked his chemistry with Ashley. I thought that was good. Ashley was great. TJ was a fantastic Blue Ranger. Carlos, remember I said in the Turbo review, I thought his acting was very wooden. In this series, his acting has improved. There's more expressions with his acting, and he improved big time with his acting. And Cassidy, she was good. And Zane, the Silver Ranger, I thought he was a really good Sixth Ranger. I liked seeing his relationship with Andros. I thought the show was very good with relationships. It was just really good. It's just a really good series overall. Like, I don't really have that many issues with it, but we'll get to my issues in a moment. The villains, for the most part, were pretty good. Astronema was a fantastic villain. I thought she was great. Great connection to the main protagonist. I thought that was really good. The villain, Dark Conda, he was good. I liked how he was kind of the main, you know, he was the one that caused Astronema. I don't want to spoil it, but he, you know, if you've seen the show, you know what I'm talking about. But he was good. I feel Ecliptor was definitely the weakest villain. This is my big issue with the show. I think Ecliptor was kind of one-dimensional. He was good, like good enough. I just think he was kind of a weak villain. He wasn't really much of a character. He's just kind of the general. I wish we developed him a little more. Again, he was good, and the fight scenes of him are fantastic, and his design is really good, but I think you could have given us more with him, like a bit more of character development, but something just felt a bit missing. I think character development he lacked, but he was good enough, like I said, but I just think he could have used a little more, you know, development. And the finale, Countdown to Destruction, is fantastic. It really wraps up the Zordon era very satisfyingly well, and I just think it's a really great series overall. It's not perfect. None of these shows I actually give a 10, and yeah, I think In Space is fantastic. So overall, In Space, like I said, I think it's fantastic. Great story, great characters, amazing character development, great soundtrack as well. The theme song is very catchy, and it's a really impressive show as well. I'm going to give Power Rangers In Space a very strong 9 out of 10. So yeah, those are my thoughts on In Space. Yes, we have 2 more shows left of these. And stay tuned for the review of Lost Galaxy, whenever that will be. This is going to be an interesting one, as I wasn't really a big fan of it as a kid, so this will be interesting to rewatch. So, see you guys for that, and until then guys, skadoosh everyone, and take care.